Exist With Me ASMR. Tonight I thought we would go find my cast. A lot of you have asked me to sign my cast. I got silver and copper Sharpies, but I'm not sure what my children did with the copper one already. So I have silver. So we will be doing some signing of my cast, which, like y'all know, they have to think I'm just absolutely insane showing up to get my casts removed with multiple signatures all in one handwriting. Okay. So first of all, we're gonna jazz it up a little bit with some jewels. Come on, this is supposed to stick to anything. Industrial applications. But apparently not casts. Not cool. Not cool at all. It was gonna be so pretty. Alright. I guess we'll just do the other part then and start signing. So the first one I wrote down is Brad Y. Okay, and then we have, do you see how indecisive I am? I guess I'll go like, well, let's do, this one will be easier for me to write like this. it sucks that they didn't. Like, that was my plan for what I was going to do during the video. But you guys asked me to talk about like some of the challenges or challenging things with the cast. My children hiding knives. Oh man. Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I know that this is the real star of the show. So challenging things, sleeping. It is so hard to get comfortable to sleep because there's always like pressure from some point. They like kind of jacked this one up. It's got this bump, and right here there's a bump inside the cast, and it like rubs and it's just super uncomfortable. So it's really challenging to find a comfortable position to sleep in, because like if I lay it on the side, then I feel a lot of pressure here. If I lay it on the other side here, I keep it propped up on a pillow, and I like have to set it down just right, or it pushes this way, or it pushes against the top of my foot, which is the broken part. So getting to fall asleep is like so hard. Also, I don't have a lot of feeling, but I get lots of like phantom pains and stuff with my MS, and one of the sensations that drives me insane is it will either feel like, even though it's not even warm, like, you know, the feeling of like a bead of sweat dripping down your skin. I'll get that feeling, or it will feel like a bug is scurrying like up through my cast. Like to the point I checked out through my padding when they took it off to like make sure there wasn't something living in there, because just randomly I'll just feel it, and it feels like, you know, an ant or something crawling up my skin, and it drives me absolutely insane. Also, like, I'm so grateful that my dad sent me the iWalk. It definitely has made it so like I can leave my apartment, but you don't realize until something like this happens that like when you're trying to keep your balance, especially when you have as bad balance as I do, in a way that you're not used to, like it is 10 times more tiring. I have been so exhausted, like it's all I can do to do a full day with my kids, and so that's why I've been kind of laxed on filming, because a lot of times by the time, you know, I make them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, help with schoolwork, entertain my 3-year-old, because he's a handful, like, I have good intentions. I'm like, tonight I'm gonna film, I'm gonna do it, and then like bedtime rolls around and I lay down to pray with the kids, and I'm like, oh, I can't move. Yesterday, I decided I was gonna try to go for a walk. I don't know why. I wanted my kids to, you know, get outside, get sunlight. I knew was using the rolling walker. So I think maybe that's why, just because I didn't want to fall on my face on the walking path. And so yeah, then I completely screwed myself, way too tired to film. Barely made it to bedtime. Like, I couldn't even make dinner. We had to order Chinese. So that didn't go awesome. Like, changing my clothes is very difficult because whatever I put on, like on my bottoms, have to be able to fit over this. And it's just a lot of work to take things off, put new things on. Getting, like, into the bath, I have to get down on all fours, put my right knee in first, and then, like, flip and stick my foot in the air, and then bathe myself like that because, I can't stand up in the shower and do it on one leg. And with my MS, anytime I close my eyes, I fall over while standing. So in the shower, I mean, it's just a nightmare. We love going garage sailing. It's just not feasible right now. Like, I can't wait until I get my walking boot. Like, I know I'm still not gonna be able to go everywhere, but I just feel like it's gonna be a little bit easier. This is just, you know, it's not bad enough that I broke my foot. Like, I have multiple sclerosis too, so balance is already an issue. And so it's just like, everything is hard. Things you, like, okay, so when I first broke my foot, I went to, like, stretch and reach for something in bed and got, like, excruciating pain shooting up my leg. Like, I didn't even realize when I reached for something with my arm, like, I tightened muscles in my foot. But, like, it's all, you know, connected, related, so, you know, it's one of those things where until you get hurt, you don't realize, like, how blessed you are and how much harder things would be without the ability to use it, or without it being not sore. And I'm slowly regaining the ability to wiggle a little bit more. So the bones in my mid-foot are what's broken, and it looks like I have a pizza slice out of, like, the Liz Franck area. So I do have a Liz Franck fracture, and then multiple fractures on my 2nd through 5th metatarsals. Apparently it was go big or go home. I went big, I should have just gone home. I have to focus way too hard to wiggle them though. And it's still not like, it's not, I don't have a lot of control over what happens. Plus, I have the same point. So they really, I don't know, aren't super independent of each other. So, yeah. These are my toes. I'm so glad that some of you have been giving the ASMR thing a try. It's really helped me a lot with my anxiety, insomnia, and honestly, I even think to some degree it's helping with my nerve function, because at first I didn't think it was possible for me to experience the tingles, and then I was able to figure out that through like confusing my brain with videos like my auditory hallucination video, I could get the tingles, and I was able to like build on that, and I have gotten like a little bit more sensation than I had before, so that's pretty cool. I was trying to think of the word because I watched a really interesting YouTube video with a chiropractor the other day, and he was fascinated. He was fascinated by ASMR because of like the science behind it, and I think the scientific term for the tingles, don't quote me on this, is transient kinesthesia, or it might be transient paresthesia. I don't know. It's one of those. But there is actually like science behind ASMR and the response like within our bodies and stuff. And I just think it's, really cool. And, I've said in the past, for me, it's like I can't do the grounding exercises and stuff that they normally have people do for anxiety, or the visualization exercises, because A, I'm an overthinker, and B, just like because of my trauma and stuff.